Hello, and welcome to the Perimenopause Reset, the podcast for midlife women ready to balance hormones, improve gut health, and reclaim energy in perimenopause. I'm Miriam Faget, functional nutritionist specializing in gut and hormone health for women over 40. After 20 plus years helping women overcome bloating, fatigue, stubborn weight gain, and sleep struggles, I've learned that perimenopause does not have to feel like a battle. If you are ready to reset your body and restore your confidence and thrive in perimenopause, you are in the right place. So let's get started. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to ask you guys a question. So have you ever hit 2 p.m. and you suddenly feel like your brain packed its bags, left the building, and forgot to tell you, just gone? Or maybe you're sitting in a meeting and your eyes kind of glazed over, you're pretending to look like you're interested in what's going on, but really you're just wondering if it's okay, to kind of maybe crawl up underneath the table and just take a quick nap. Well, that dreaded mid-afternoon slump is not just in your head. And if you are in perimenopause or menopause, it is realer than ever. So y'all, today we're going to unpack why this energy dip happens, what's really going on with your hormones and your gut, and most importantly, how you can beat it without guzzling down three more lattes, okay, in the afternoon, and a handful of M&Ms, okay? So first thing first though, y'all, let's normalize this. That 2 to 4 p.m. crash, it is basically biology. Around this time of day, your cortisol, the stress hormone that actually gives you energy in the morning, well, it naturally dips. But if your hormones are shifting in perimenopause, menopause, that dip feels more like falling off of a cliff, okay? And then add in, blood sugar roller coasters. Maybe you had a sandwich and some chips for lunch and, then top it off with sluggish digestion. Listen, you basically just created the perfect recipe for mid-afternoon zombie mode, okay? So no, you're not lazy. You are not unmotivated. Your body is literally throwing a hormonal plot twist every single afternoon. Y'all, think of it like Netflix. You kind of thought you were going to watch a chill rom-com, and then suddenly it's turned into, a horror movie, attack of the brain fog or attack of, hot flashes or whatever. So let's talk about what most women do when that slump hits though. Most women grab a sugary snack. So yes, that cookie feels great, tastes amazing for about 15 minutes, right? And then comes that crash. It's like giving your energy a quick Venmo payment. Y'all know about Venmo, but forgetting that you owe triple back with interest, right? Or maybe the caffeine overload. Y'all, that third cup of coffee at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to wake you up, but then you're going to keep tossing and turning at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's not a fair trade, right? Or maybe you're skipping the protein that you need at lunch. Y'all, if you have a salad with no protein, you basically just sent your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. You are going to have some spikes and then some dips, y'all. Think about it like you build a house with no foundation. You look great, right, for a while until the whole thing comes crashing down. And then, ladies, listen, this is where it really gets juicy. Perimenopause is not just about estrogen and hot flashes. Your energy is tied directly to cortisol. So when it's dysregulated, you feel wired in the morning, and then you feel wiped out in the afternoon. And then also insulin, blood sugar spikes and dips equal energy spikes and dips. And then when we talk about the health of your gut, if your gut is not absorbing nutrients from the food you're eating, you're basically running on half a tank all day. So that afternoon slump is actually your body waving a big sign, y'all. And that sign is saying, help me stabilize, please. So your body's not being dramatic. It's just trying to run Windows 11 on a floppy disk, okay? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right, so now for the good part, y'all. So how do you stop feeling like you need a nap at 2 o'clock? Well, here are my top tricks. First and foremost, you want to balance your lunch. So important. Pair protein and healthy fat and fiber, like grilled salmon and roasted vegetables and some avocado. Y'all, this is going to carry you way farther than just soup and bread, okay? And then you want to tie in some movement. A 10-minute walk outside will beat another coffee any day. Movement reboots your circulation and it wakes up your brain. And you want to make sure you're hydrating. A lot of fatigue is dehydration. You want to add some electrolytes. You know, your cells are going to be so happy when you do. And snacking, snack wisely. You want to think like apple slices and almond butter, but not a muffin. The goal is slow energy release, not sugar spikes, okay? And definitely do some stress checking. If you are doom scrolling or multitasking nonstop, your cortisol will crash harder. So try a 2-minute breathing reset instead. Y'all listen, sometimes the answer is not caffeine. It's just putting your phone down and reminding yourself that you are not in that group chat fight. You're not part of that. Let it go. Let it go. Y'all, long term, you're going to thank yourself for, first of all, prioritizing sleep. Even if Netflix is begging you to watch just one more episode, I've been there. And also, you're going to be so glad that you're eating a protein-packed breakfast, y'all, not just coffee, okay? Cutting off caffeine around 12 noon is a great idea because your future self at 3 o'clock in the morning is going to be so proud of you. And you definitely, ladies, you want to make sure that you are tracking your patterns. You want to notice if your slump is worse after certain meals or after a stress-filled day, okay? So the next time that mid-afternoon dip hits and you are tempted to face plant, okay, onto your keyboard, I want you to remember something. There's nothing wrong. You're not broken. Your body is just asking for a tune-up, okay? With the right food and movement and hormone support, you don't have to spend your afternoons feeling like a zombie. You don't have to, okay? So if this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk on gut and hormone health. And check out my link below, the description below, y'all. There's more information there. Also some freebies for you to take advantage of. And listen, if you do take a nap at your desk, at least set an alarm, okay? Nobody want to see anybody drooling on Zoom, right? Talk with y'all soon. Take care.